This is a side-by-side comparison and walkthrough of the new ice cream sandwich beta, and just to compare it with the existing 234 build 62. So to start off, both phones have unlock screens. You can unlock or go silent. On the ice cream sandwich beta, you can unlock as well as go straight to the camera. If you don't have a PIN or password set, you can hold the power button and bring up the power menu. So you've got power off, airplane mode, silent, vibrate, and sound. So I'm just going to unlock both phones. This regular ARC is slightly modified. It has extra notification widgets as well as 7 home screens versus 5, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. So you've got your home screens, timescape, etc. I've got a Sony mobile live wallpaper. So this is the Cosmic Flow wallpaper. If you go into settings, you've got add, wallpaper, theme, and settings like usual. And across the bottom you've got your folders. So same thing there. If we go into the phone, you now have a smart dialer. So instead of just a regular dialer, you can type out and it'll search your contacts. As well, you have groups and your contacts on the left there. So on to just some of the widgets for the front. So let's compare widgets. Got shortcuts, widgets, folders, wallpapers, and themes. Same thing here, widgets, applications, themes. So the newest thing is the widgets. Analog clock, calendar, data traffic. As you can see on Ice Cream Sandwich, you've got a nice animation. And a bunch of different widgets, Google search, home screen, market, etc. Photo gallery. So very similar widgets. And depending on applications, if they have widgets as well. So those are widgets. Just going to go into wallpapers. You've got your gallery, 3D gallery, live wallpapers, and then the Xperia wallpapers. So I'm just going to go into live wallpapers. So you've got your usual animated wallpapers. Cosmic Flow is the one that I installed. It's also available for download in my MediaFire folder. And you can choose settings and choose different colors. Next, I'm just going to go into themes. So themes just chooses the color. So it's dependent on either the wallpaper or whatever you're using. Okay. Next, just going to go into the app drawer. So the app drawer still looks the same. You've still got side scrolling. You can also install the default ice cream sandwich launcher if you want. I've already installed some of my apps and set up icons the way I like. And you've got your sorting and rearranging at the bottom there, as well as arranging by your own order, most used, so that's all the same still. Now I'm just going to go to settings, which is the big thing. So the settings menu obviously has changed. Right at the top now you've got your wireless networks, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, data usage. And I'm just going to go through each of these individually. So Sony Ericsson is now Xperia. As you can see, you do have the Facebook inside. So this is a Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi has now been split up. On here you've got your Bluetooth tethering stuff. You got to go into more. Airplane mode, VPN, hotspot. Wi-Fi Direct is new. So Wi-Fi Direct allows you to connect to other Wi-Fi devices without using a router. Okay. Call settings. So the new thing here on Ice Cream Sandwich is you can reject calls with text messages, and you can program different text messages. So you can choose a text message and change them. It seems like you've only got a fixed number, so you've got 6 text messages that you can use to reject calls. Other than that, you've got noise suppression, same thing, accounts, internet calling, same. Next up is sound. Both have xLoud, silent mode, volume, vibrate, ringtones. One thing you're going to want to turn off immediately is touch sounds, because this means that whenever you touch, you won't get an annoying click. That's the first thing I turned off. Screen sounds, haptic feedback, dial pad you can actually turn off and on now. Some people are complaining about that. Screen lock and vibrate. Next up, display. Mobile Bravia is installed. Brightness, wallpaper, rotation. You can now change the font size, and you can change sleep control, which is timeout. Next up we have storage. So storage, instead of just telling you how much space you have, it'll break down everything, apps, downloads, etc. Battery. So on 2.3.4 you didn't have specifically a battery function. This is new on Ice Cream Sandwich. This just tells you what's using up all your battery. So screen, iOS, Android, and then any apps you're running. So apps. A lot of people want to know about apps and just storage space. So if you go into applications, on here you've got all your downloaded and installed apps. At the bottom there, you can see how much space you have free. So it's 240 megs. I'm using 180. Apps can be installed directly to the SD card if they support it. So on SD card, you'll see there's different apps here that have been installed to the SD card. I can also force apps to be moved. So let's say I chose the Rogers application, and if it supports it, you should be able to move it to SD card if it supports it. So for example, Seasonic should support it. No, it doesn't. On SD card, 23 megs, so it's already on the SD card. As for running, this should show you all the apps that are running as well as RAM. So I'm just going to compare both of them. On the left, 126 megs. This is the ARC and the ARC S, so they do have different memory. And then on the ARC S, 319 megs are used, 17 are free. So I do have a lot of apps running. So those are running processes again. Battery use on here is underneath the applications, whereas an Ice Cream Sandwich is its own menu item. Okay. Next up, accounts and sync. So here you've got all your different accounts, Facebook, Dropbox. I've got Facebook and then my Google account. And you can choose if you want to sync or not. Next up, privacy. So privacy is just backup data and reset. Under here, it's underneath backup and reset. So backup your data, automatically restore. Next up, language and keyboard. So just go into location services first. So location, use GPS, use location. So location and security have been split up. Security on this side, you've got your screen locks, different types of locks, pattern, password, PIN, etc. You've also got owner info, as well. If you put in a PIN or a pattern, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you set up a PIN lock, on here you can actually set it to automatically lock. So there is a delay built in, but unfortunately it's not working. Like I can leave the delay on, but it doesn't. It always immediately locks my phone. So I don't know if it's just they haven't implemented it or it's a issue with the beta. You got vibrate, owner information. You've also got encryption now, so you can encrypt all your data. So as it says, you can encrypt all the data on your account. And then every time you turn on the phone, it'll ask for a password. Okay. Next up, we've got language and input. So under language and keyboard, you now have spelling correction. So turning that on, you have settings, different words. You've got your personal dictionary, then you have your different keyboards. So it comes with the Japanese keyboard and the regular keyboard, and then I've installed Swipe. As for languages, again, just to show off all the different languages that are available on the phone. So again, this is the beta firmware. This will probably be customized depending on which region it's released under once it's finalized for your carrier. Okay. Last up, we got date and time. Again, date and time, all the same stuff, date format, using network time, etc. Accessibility. So under accessibility, you now have talkback, which gives you feedback. It's sort of like descriptive audio on TV. It'll tell you things, well, what's happening on the screen. So speak when the screen is off, speak caller ID, Bluetooth, vibration, etc. Large text, power button ends calls, auto rotate's already on. You can speak your passwords, which doesn't seem very secure. Touch delay, how long to hold. And then lastly, because this is the beta ROM, there are developer options. So USB debugging is under here. As well, you've got things like pointer location, which will tell you where the cursor is. Show touches, you can actually see where all your touches are. Show CPU usage at the top, and etc. These are just development options. If you've used any custom ROMs, you should be familiar with this. And that's it. So lastly is about phone. So 403 and build 41C07 and 462 on that side. Just to show off the differences in the camera, so on the left is the regular camera. I don't have a memory card in there though. And then the camera on the ice cream sandwich beta. I will take some photos and upload them to my media file, so go into the description. Just for the sample, the original files. So you no longer have the slide out menus, and you use the option button. It takes up the full screen. Flash, smile detection, geotagging, shutter sound, all the same thing. Capture method, camera key only, touch camera on screen. So that's new. There is an on-screen capture button, not just touching the screen. And again, you don't have these slide out menus. And the gallery. Video does work, so video and photos do work. And these are some of the video options. So video size, scenes, photo light, focus mode, white balance and metering, image stabilizer. Just to compare with the camera, or sorry, the camcorder. So almost all the same things. Microphone, white balance, metering, video size, exposure, etc. So those are the two cameras. So the main difference is just the shutter button, and that all the menu options are accessible just to the option key now, and not with an on-screen. One thing to note is that in Google Talk, it only allows you to do audio, it doesn't allow you to do video. So previously I posted a video on how to install the modified Google Talk application, which allows you to do video using the rear camera, but on here it doesn't support it, doesn't let you just use the rear camera. One last thing, on 234, when you wanted to take a screenshot, you could hold down the power button, and in the menu there's an option to take a screenshot. In Ice Cream Sandwich, if you hold down the power button, that option's not there, but you still can take a screenshot. You have to hold the volume down button and the power button at the same time, and it takes some getting used to. If you don't get it simultaneously, it won't work or the screen will turn off. So let's try it again. And just hold it for about 3 seconds and you'll get the snapshot sound, and it does work. It is taking a screenshot. So that's how you do it in Ice Cream Sandwich. other than that, hopefully they continue to fix the bugs and make it faster. And that's my walkthrough. Thanks for watching.